Hi students, this is Botany PSR. In the previous class, I explained about pest resistant plants, that is RNA interference. Today, I am going to explain a subtopic called biotechnological applications in medicine. Biotechnological applications in medicine, right? Recombinant DNA technology process have made immense effect, that means more effect in the area of healthcare, in the case of mass production, that to save therapeutic drugs. So that is recombinant DNA technologies have been made immense effect in the area of healthcare, in mass production, safe and more effective therapeutic drugs. Okay, right. Next one, cloned DNAs. That is cloned DNAs. Cloned DNAs means the DNAs which are cloned into a number of copies. So cloned DNAs are used. Cloned DNAs are utilized in the production of hormones like insulin, interferons, vaccines. Cloned DNAs are used in the production of these three: hormones like insulin, interferons, vaccines. What are interferons? Interferons are nothing but antiviral proteins. Antiviral proteins are interferons. Next one, microorganisms are utilized in the production of vitamins, antibiotics and other chemicals at low cost. So cloned DNAs are useful in the production of these three. Microorganisms are useful in the production of these three. Okay, try to remember. Right. Overall in the world, how many recombinant therapeutics are produced for human welfare, for human use? In the world, 30 recombinant therapeutics are produced for human use. Of these, 12 have been marketed in India. How many recombinant therapeutics are produced for human use in the world? 30. In India, we have to say 12. This is very, very important. Number of recombinant therapeutics approved for human use in the world means 30. In India, how many recombinant therapeutics have been marketed? 12. Okay? Next one, genetically engineered insulin. How this insulin will be produced? This insulin is used for diabetic patients, isn't it? So that is, insulin is used for diabetic patients. Can the insulin be taken by orally? No. Why? Because in the stomach, so many types of enzymes are present that enzymes will degrade the insulin. That's why we do not take that insulin orally. In the stomach, pepsinogen is present. Like that, so many enzymes are present. Those enzymes will degrade the insulin. That's why the insulin will not be taken as orally. Why? Because stomach contains so many enzymes which will degrade the insulin. Right. So that is, insulin is used to manage adult onset diabetes. That is, nowadays this disease is very rapidly spreading. That is, diabetic patients are more in number. So to treat that diabetic patients, which hormone is required? That is, insulin hormone is required. So next one, Previously, that insulin is extracted from pancreas of slaughtered cattle and pigs. Slaughtered means killed. So that is, some animals were killed, that is cattle, pigs, etc. So those animals are killed. From those animals, from the pancreas, insulin is extracted. Insulin is extracted. So that is, insulin from pancreas of animals like cattle and pigs causes allergy and other types of reactions to foreign protein. So previously what they did means, from the pancreas of cattle and pigs, insulin is extracted and injected into the human body. Now what happened? That this is insulin is obtained from other animals like cattle and pigs, that is foreign protein, isn't it? Human body. So they may cause allergy and the other type of reactions also produced. So it is not very good for health. Okay. So that is, insulin was extracted from which part of animals? Pancreas of animals, that is cattle and pigs, and they will cause allergy and other types of reactions to foreign protein. So when this insulin was injected into the human body, which was extracted and isolated from animals, allergy may cause it to the human beings and other type of reactions also caused. That's why it is not the best method, isn't it? Next one. Now it is possible to produce human insulin by using bacteria called E. coli, Escherichia coli. Which bacterium is used to produce insulin? That is E. coli, that is Escherichia coli. Next, proinsulin contains how many polypeptide chains? 3 polypeptide chains, that is A polypeptide, C polypeptide and B polypeptide chains. How many polypeptide chains are present in proinsulin or prohormone? 3 polypeptide chains, chain A, B, C. Sequence means chain A, chain C, chain B. Okay, chain A, chain C, chain B. Right. Insulin contains how many polypeptide chains? 2 polypeptide chains, that is chain A and chain B. That means which chain is removed during processing or maturation? Chain C is removed. 2 polypeptide chains, chains A and B. So number of polypeptide chains in proinsulin? 3. Number of polypeptide chains in insulin? 2. What are those 2? Chain A and chain B. Which chain is removed in the processing or maturation? Chain C is removed. Okay. Right. Those 2 polypeptide chains A and B are linked together, are attached together by disulfide bond, disulfide link, disulfide linkage. Okay. Polypeptide chains A and B are linked together by disulfide bonds or disulfide linkages or disulfide bridges. So which bonds are useful to combine the 2 chains A and B? Disulfide. What are those? Disulfide bridge. Disulfide bridges are useful to combine polypeptide chains A and B. Very, very important. So disulfide bridges are useful to combine polypeptide chains A and B. Now look at here, my dear students. In mammals, insulin is synthesized as in the form of prohormone called proinsulin. In mammals, that insulin is first of all it is synthesized in the form of prohormone called proinsulin. That means this proinsulin needs processing. Proinsulin needs processing to become mature insulin. So that means proinsulin later it converts into insulin. That means proinsulin contains an extra stretch called an extra polypeptide chain called C polypeptide or C peptide chain. So now if you look at here means See, this is the proinsulin. This contains, this is the chain A, this is chain B, this is chain A, this is chain C, this is chain B. How many chains are present in proinsulin? 3 chains in the correct sequence: chain A, chain C, chain B. This is chain B. Number of amino acids in chain A, 21 amino acids. Number of amino acids in chain C, 33 amino acids. Number of amino acids in chain B, 30. Okay, number of amino acids in chain A, 21. Chain C, 33. Chain B, 30 amino acids. So that is processing. This chain is removed. Which chain is removed? Chain C is removed. This is chain A. This is chain B. Chain A contains 21 amino acids. Chain B contains 30 amino acids. This is chain A, this is chain B. These chain A and chain B are linked together by disulfide. How many sulfurs? 2 sulfurs. Which element is required here to combine 2 polypeptide chains A and B? Means disulfide. This is 1 sulfur, this is 1 sulfur. So called disulfide bond. Disulfide bond. So is it sulfur is a macro element or micro element? This is a macro element. Macro element or macronutrient. Okay. So which essential element is required to form this sulfur? This sulfur is a macro element. Okay. Which element is required to form disulfide bond? Means sulfur. Right. So number of amino acids in insulin. Insulin means 21 plus 30. How many? How many means 51 amino acids. Number of amino acids in insulin 21 plus 30, 51 amino acids. Number of amino acids in proinsulin means 51 plus 33. Like that you have to add. Okay, that means how many? 51, 84. 84 number of amino acids. Number of amino acids in proinsulin 51 plus 33. Number of amino acids in insulin 51. Isn't it? Right. So that means this from the pancreas of cattle and pigs, if that insulin is extracted and injected into the human body, they may cause allergy. That's why it is not the best method to inject to extract that insulin. So artificially that insulin was synthesized. Which company? Means Eli Lilly, an American company. It is not the scientist name. Eli Lilly, it is an American company. In 1883, 2 polypeptide chains are synthesized artificially. Chain A and chain B are synthesized artificially separately. Chain A are synthesized in one cell, chain B are synthesized in another cell. So which bacterium is used? Means E. coli. Okay, see, look at here, my dear students. In 1883, in which year? In 1883, Eli Lilly, which is an American company, prepared 2 DNA sequences corresponding A and B chains of human insulin. Human insulin contains how many chains? 2 chains. Chain A and chain B. And introduced them in plasmids in E. coli. So bacteria contain plasmid. So those chains are introduced into the plasmid. Chain A and B were combined by creating disulfide bonds to form human insulin. Chains A are produced in E. coli cell and chains B are produced in E. coli cells. So which bacterium is used to produce chains A and B separately means E. coli. Later chain A and chain B are combined together by using disulfide bond. Okay, if you look at here means this is proinsulin, this is insulin. Proinsulin is converted into insulin. This process is so called maturation or processing. During maturation or processing, proinsulin contains A, C, B chains, whereas insulin contains chains A and B. So proinsulin contains A, C, B chains. During maturation, which chain is removed? C peptide chain is removed. Very, very important point. During maturation or processing of insulin, which polypeptide chain is removed means chain C. Insulin contains chain C and B. Okay. So who synthesized chains A and B artificially? Eli Lilly. Is it a scientist name? No. It is an American company name. So, American company artificially synthesized two DNA sequences which are corresponding to A and B chains. That is identically the chain polypeptide chains A and B. Similar to that, those type of DNA sequences they are prepared. Similar DNA sequences that company is prepared. Okay. So, those DNA sequences are introduced into E. coli cells, are introduced them in plasmids of E. coli. Plasmid is able to replicate means that DNA is also able to replicate. So that is many chains are produced separately. Chains A are produced in more in number, chains B are produced in more in number separately. Now, chain A and chain B are held together by using which bond? Disulfide bond. Which element is required? Sulfur is required. Which element is required? Sulfur. Sulfur is a macro element. So, chains A and B were combined by creating disulfide bonds to form human insulin. So, these are chains A are produced in more in number, chains B are produced in more in number. Later on, those chains are isolated from those E. coli cells. One point I would recall, artificially polypeptide chains A and B are synthesized in which bacteria? E. coli cells. Next one, which bonds are used to combine polypeptide chains A and B? Disulfide bridge or disulfide bond. Which element is required? Which element is required means sulfur. Sulfur is a macro element, not a micro element. Next one, number of polypeptide chains in proinsulin 3. Number of polypeptide chains in insulin 2. Which chain is removed in the formation of insulin from proinsulin? Which chain is removed? Chain C is removed. Number of amino acids in insulin 21 plus 30, 50 amino acids. Okay, I hope you understood this matter, my dear students. So please note down all these points. Okay, and we will meet in the next class.